Hi, happy October, I'm Bim, and today I'm going to be showing you how I did this adorable October decoration. But first, an important thing, if you want to find links to this information, it's below. Do your thing. And also, I make memberships. It's the best way that I make money. This is a membership of someone who's getting it this month. Thank you, Anna. Shout out, Anna. If you're interested, I send them out once a month. I make everything that goes into this except for the staples and the paper. I don't make the paper, but $12 a month. Sign up. Thanks. Bye. Love you. All right. So today we're doing this craft. These are the supplies that I used to make this. You're gonna need some kind of construction paper that's colorful. White paper for the ghosts. I'm actually using recycled white paper because sometimes the cardboard boxes that your snacks come in are white on the inside. So I'm going to be using this to cut out of instead of white cardstock. But white paper, frame, scissors, glue, ruler, a pencil and eraser, markers. I thrifted both of these frames. Can you believe it? Well, actually, I stole this one. I stole this one from my boyfriend. He doesn't know. He doesn't know, and he won't know. He won't notice. You know how many frames he's bought? I am going to give this to him, though. I bought this frame to do together because it's very cute. And it has a little built-in cutout. Isn't that so cute? Okay, if you've got everything down and you're ready to start this little craft, let's do it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so I'm assuming you're ready. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my desk. I've got my supplies laid out here. I would say the first step is choosing the background color, which I found to be the hardest step, to be honest. This is a pretty straightforward craft. I'm pretty excited to hang out and do it. So I'm going to use orange. I thought it would complement this frame. And it's spooky season, so I thought orange would be fun. So that's what we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is measure this background, but we're going to measure it to this frame. Ooh. So before I go and take all of this stuff out, I am just going to measure it to the back of this and cut it out. Okay. Be sure when you're cutting to cut a little bit inside of that line because it does need to be a smidge smaller than this guy. So just something to think about. We're going to take all this backing out. Very exciting. Let's see what's in here. It looks like someone put a ton of spacers, so that's really cool. Very nice. You could fit a lot of stuff in here. Nice. There is that beautiful little circle frame that's just built in there. We'll just place this in and make sure that it fits okay. Yes, it does. Okay, so now that we have fit that into place, I'm going to put this off to the side and we're going to work on making our ghosts to go on our cardstock color background. I do suggest you do this beforehand if you want. I just went through and drew some ghost shapes and kind of practiced what I wanted to do and worked out some different details. That's what I did for this guy, this little piece here. So we're going to just do a little bit of that again too. That'll be the first step of figuring out how we want to make our ghosts. So because of this frame, I'm just going to do one little ghost. So I want to start with kind of like a fun and funky shape maybe, to really highlight just the individual ghost. And this kind of looks like a hand to me, and I imagine that this could be cute with a little pan with an egg in it. Is that cute or is that ugly? That's bad. See, this is why we have fun beforehand. Two little eyes and the smiley face. I like doing the little, just like simple little smile, these guys. Simple little smile, because they're just like, they're fun. So what about a lollipop? What about this guy? He's a little bit weird looking, huh? I don't really like the expression I gave him. I kind of like the lollipop though, so let's go with that. The background is orange, so does that work? Oh, I like no mouth. That's cute. What's he doing though? What's he holding? An ice cream cone? It's an orange background. Orange background, white ghost, and a big apple. He's got a big apple. That's kind of cute. Is that fun? What if he was facing the other way? What if it was like... What if it was like that? It's pretty cute. And it's done now because my laptop decided that I didn't have enough space anymore. So I had to delete some files, and unfortunately you missed me drawing it and cutting it out. But I drew the shape of the oval cutout from the frame. I drew him with a black marker, colored in the adorable red apple. And then now I'm just gonna go around the whole thing with this black marker again and make sure that the edges are pretty well black. Just makes it look nicer, the final product. Woohoo! Can I get a cutie patootie? Yeah. Sorry about missing all of that work though. I don't know why my laptop decided to do that. I mean, I guess it's because I ran out of space, but like, bummer. Okay, anyways. She's so cute. She's so cute. And if you have any pencil marks that need erased, now is a good time to do that. But other than that, if you're ready, it's time to glue it. So let's get my sketchbook out of the way and get my frame and cardstock in place. Okay, I've got my construction paper, I've got my frame with my frame insert, and I've got my little ghosty with an apple. Okay, so now it's time to determine where on this should little ghosty go. So let's just put a little ghosty there, maybe. Should it just be dead center? Ha, no pun intended. And then we'll insert this in. And I've probably scooted it anyway, so it doesn't matter, but flip it. Oh my god! Oh my god. Is that not just so cute? Is that not just so cute? Oh, I'm so pleased. Can you not tell how pleased I am? Oh my goodness. That's adorable. Okay, so that looks so cute. That's adorable. So let's flip this around. Let's make it official, right? It's so cute, guys. So I'm gonna glue the back of this. I guess. Actually, how am I gonna do this? Because I want it right there. You know what I'm saying? So if I put this in here, make sure it doesn't touch until it's ready, and that should work, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna glue this baddie down. Cover your little ghosty in glue. In this instance, stick glue. If you have any like intricate kind of places like I do on my apple, I do recommend you really, get into those corners. But yeah, she's glued and ready. And now she is placed. We're gonna insert this cardstock and hope for the best. Lightly give it a tap. Let's flip it and look at it. Does it look cute? Does it look right? Does it look centered? That's pretty darn cute, dude. Does it need to be down anymore? Nah. You know what? I think it's good. I think it's done. Let's put the spacers in it and get it finished. And can you believe that was the last step? This is so simple. What a straightforward, fun, super customizable little craft. And now you've got a very cute decor piece. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding? That's darling. So thank you so much for watching. Literally, that was so much fun. I hope you had a good time. If you decide to make one of these adorable little ghost decor pieces, please do let me know. And also don't forget, I have memberships, $12 a month, a postcard, 2 stickers, handheld joy sent to you in the mail. What can I say? If you want to watch my previous video, you can do that here. And don't forget, Christmas is coming up. The holiday season is coming up. If you want a pet portrait as a gift for someone, please do that sooner rather than later. I love you so much. Thank you. Goodbye. See you next month. Mwah.